Well, probably one of the most successful studio relationships of modern times is the deal between Sony and Marvel working with Tom Holland's Spider-Man character. Now, we've known for a long time that Sony is planning on establishing a much bigger Spider-Man universe. And with the recent revelations in Venom Let There Be Carnage that Venom is now part of the MCU, as well as probably Morbius and the rest of their projects, we got a little bit of an update about Spider Woman. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about how Sony and Marvel appear to be doing the same thing with Spider Woman that they did with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and why this is really good news for fans. Now, before we dive in, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, the huge giveaway. We got a PlayStation 5 to give away at 25,000 subscribers. All you need to do to get in on the giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us a comment. Also, while you're at it, check out the Buy Me a Comic link down below. It's a pretty cool way to support this channel with a tiny bit of pocket change, all while creating zero new obligations for yourself. We really appreciate it. Well, we've known for quite a long time that Sony Pictures is developing something for Spider Woman, and many people believe this franchise will be built around the first version of the character, Jessica Drew. Now, we haven't had very much in the form of news for this project, and excitement is rapidly building up for Spider-Man No Way Home, so this question about Spider-Woman has come to the forefront once again. Since it looks like Venom will also be joining the MCU, it really shouldn't be a big surprise that Spider-Woman also might have some relation here. Now, this is a rumor report, and it has not been confirmed, so I want to make sure I say that up front and take everything with a grain of salt. But what's being reported in a couple of places is a Spider-Woman project is indeed in development, and as we know, Olivia Wilde is set to direct. But the new news is that Jessica Drew could join Peter Parker as part of the MCU. Now, this comes from Main Middleman over on Twitter, who has dropped a couple scoops in the past, but I definitely wouldn't put him in the major league there. But this sounds pretty rock solid, and it seems to be getting confirmed or at least nudged along by a couple of other sources. And what he said was, at least for the first film, Spider-Woman may follow the same line as Spider-Man in the MCU, being under the Marvel label in association with Sony Pictures in an attempt to have her more at home around the universe. Now, I have to say, I really like this idea. And I agree, Spider-Woman would be right at home in the MCU. Also, we don't know the contractual agreements, but I think there's a little bit of ambiguity about Jessica Drew as a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent and a member of the MCU versus the character of Spider-Man, much like Quicksilver and Pietro. Now, the character of Jessica has a ton of history with the Avengers, with S.H.I.E.L.D., and more interestingly, with the Skrulls. And since Marvel is headed in that direction, that is one of those things that should make you say, Quite honestly, I'm a pretty big fan of the Jessica Drew character, and I don't think she works very well in just a standalone Spider-Man universe, and really does belong in the MCU. Now, obviously, we're going to have to wait and see, but more collaborations between Sony and Marvel really is not a bad thing. A rather new level of success has been found with the Spider-Man franchise working together, so hopefully teaming up to do Spider-Woman will see that trend continue, and who knows, we could actually see Spider-Man and Spider-Woman teaming up to battle Venom, or see Spider-Woman as part of the new Avengers or S.H.I.E.L.D., both of which work great for me. Now, obviously, once we get some more details about Spider-Woman or any of the interactions of Jessica Drew in the MCU, we're going to bring it to you right away. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Woman, works better in the MCU? And what other characters would you like to see Marvel Studios and Sony collaborate more tightly with? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.